355, 350, 55 over the pound of $60 and a $365 over the pound of $70, get a $70 over the pound of $80, get a $385, and $9 and a $395 over the pound of $400, $5 get a $5, $10 get a $15 and a $415 over $15, $15, 14, get a more skip, number 37, yeah, 37, get here, 305, 10, 305, $10, get a 5 to 10, and 10, $10 get a 300, $10 get a 10 here, $10 get a 310, $10 get a 10, $10 get a 5, $10 get a 10, 305, get a more lane, 59, lane 598. $400 get a 400, $400 and a 400, get a 400, get a 400, get a 400, $400 get a 400, $400 get a 400, $5 get a 500, 400 get a more Barkley 2, Barkley 2. $340 to $2 get a 340 to 2 and 2 and $4 for the phone $6 and $346 $50 get a $50 get a $54 54 6 6 $6 and $350 get a $6 get a more WP 101 WP 101 $400 get a 400 and a 405 get a $400 get a 400 and a 380 and a 5 380 $85 get a 350 get a $5 and a 350 get a 55 $55 $60 get a 60 $70 and a 75 get a $375 get a 5 370 get a loan 2x $400 get a 400 and a 400 get a 400 get a 400 and a 355 $350 $55 $60 get a 60 $70 get a 70 $80 get a 80 $90 get a 395 395 4 get a 400 get a 400 395 get them on yield 38 cat 38 cat on 38
I don't know where they are. They just went away. The kids that came up to you.
Oh.
$400 get a 405 get a 400 get a 405 get a 380 number get a 380 $85 $50 get a 350 get a 350 get a 50 here and a 320 and a 5 $320 get a 20 and 20 and 20 and a 300 get a 300 get a 305 $305 get a 510
we are selling
$20 get a 20 get a 320 320 get them on the yield 27 yield 27 $300 get a 300 $305 $305 get a 300 get a 300 get a 300 get them on pocket 46
what's our auctioneer's name?
This young?
Yeah.
$340 and $2 get a 40
we don't know.
$2 get a 30 $2 get a 330 and $2 $36 $38 get a 330 $8 get a 338 get a 36 get a lane 53 lane on the drive 3 $400 get a 400 and a 405 and a 400 and a 370 and a 5 and a 370 75 $70 and a 350 get a 355 get a 350 get a 350 get them all apartment and yield
Ride them horses up and down them aisles. He ain't lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 350 and a 350 and a 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 get a 355 $55 get a 350
They gotta give each other a rest.
We haven't sold yet. We won't probably sell. Ours probably won't sell till late.
350 now $2 get a 50 to 2 and 2 and 2 get the 350 get a 350 get a 45 check your numbers
Who's
back
that?
You got him in her? There you go.
This is Midstate Stockyard. This is in Letohatchee, which is south of Montgomery.
Right on I-65.
Yeah, here 220 and 220 and 20 and 20 and 20
yeah, off of I-65.
10 $12 and a 210 $210 get a 10 and 10 and 10 $10 and a 210 and $12 get a 212 $12 get a 10 $12 get a 12 210 come on Barkley calves Barkley on the calves.
Hello, Atlanta.
Yeah, You take your $300, get a 3 and 5, $300, and a $300, get a 3 and a 3 and a $300, and a 302, $204, and a $406, and a 6 and 8, and a 8, and a 8, and a 308, get a 8, here, and a 8, 306, Barkley, number 5X. $150, $50, $300, get a 350, and a 2, 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 and a $352, get a 2, here, and a $4, and a 354, 6, $58, and a 8, you do $8, get a 50, $8, get a 8.
We are selling in Letohatchee, Alabama, south of Montgomery.
$300, $300, $300, $300, $10, get a 10, $15, and a 15, $20, $25, get a 325, $30, get a 30, $40, get a 40, $45, get a 345, $340, get them on yield, 33X, yield, 33X. $315, get a 55, $55, $60, and a 3, $16, $7, and a 372, $72, $74, and a 4, $6, and a 76, $8, and a $80, get a 80, and a $2, get a $4, and a 3, $4, and a 4, here, $4, 382, get them on a yield, 45, yield, 45. $350, $2, get a 50, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $350, $2, $2, get a 342, $42, $42, get a 342, $42, get a 2, here, $2, $342, get a 2, 340, get them all, Paco 41X, Paco 41X. $400, get a 400, get a 405, get a 350, get a 355, 50, $55, get a 350, get a 350, get a 30, $5, and a 335, $330, and a $300, get a 3 and a 3 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a $300, get a 5, $10, get a 5, $10, get a 10 and $15, and a 315, $20, $25, get a 325, $30, get a 30,
yeah, it's just south of Montgomery.
$335, get them on loan number 33, long 3, number the 2 X's. Long 3, come on the 2 X's, $400, get a 4 and 5.
I got the man sitting right beside me. Here's a couple of his fans. They came up to say hi. Say hey, kids.
$400, get a 4 and 5, and a $400, get a 4 and 5, and a $400, and a $405, and a $405, $405, get a 5, $10, get a 10, $15, and a 15, $20, get a $420, get a 420, Randall's 24, Randall's 24. $370, get a 370, and a 70, and a 70, and a 50, and a 355, 50, $55, get a 350, and a 50, and a 350, and a 30, and a 335, $35, and a $300, get a 3 and 5, and a $5, and a $300, get a 5, and a $300, get a 5, $300, get them on.
They're weighed. There's a scale right before they come through that door. Right, Randall? There's a scale right before they come through the door. So they're weighed right before they come through. And it'll display it up here on this side. $300, $5, and a $305, $300, get a 3 and a 3 and a 3 and a $305, $300, and a $305, and a $300, and a $292, $292, get a 92, get a 290, get them on yield, 44. So that was
45. 54.
So 460 is actually $4.60. Yep.
That's for 100.
Right. About once a month.
Just plain 24. 450 and a 450 and a 450, 55, 450 and a 455.
Yeah, they're bringing good. Thank y'all. Thank you for the follows.
$400, get a 4 and 5, and a 4 and a 4 and a 400, and a 350 and a 5, 350, get a 350, get a 5, and a 350, get a 5, here, 5, 350, get them on yield, 25X.
Yeah, I don't know how can the buyers decide on what they want so quickly? Like whenever they run through here, they're asking them how can they see him so fast.
They're paying attention to that weight and what they are. They're looking. They're right there on the front. They're looking at them.
So they're so experienced. They're so experienced. They only need a second to look at him. Usually.
They're hunting stuff to fit their order.
I don't know if the we don't see you don't foresee the cattle market crashing anytime soon, do you?
No.
What about the next year?
No, I don't think. They said we ain't even started retaining heifers hardly yet to build the herd back. You see how many cows are back there being killed.
So what does that mean?
Well, when they kill them, they ain't. I mean, when you kill them mother calves, you're not going to have calves out of them. If you didn't keep a heifer to replace her, the numbers just keep going down.
So whenever the numbers go down, so then the demand goes up?
Well, there's not enough to go around.
And so that always leads to higher prices.
That's how they ration it. Price in the store.
Okay.
Yeah, here, 350, nothing, $50, between $60, $362, get them on mic number 47. $400, get a $405, $400, get a $400, get a $405, $405, get a $400, $10, get a $10, $20, get a $400, $20, get a $400, get a $5, get a $400, get a $400, get a $400, get a $400, $430, Barkley number 2, Barkley number 2. Yeah, $300, get a $300,
That's a lot to go into. So somebody wants to know is how much does this calf cost to buy it? How much does it cost to raise it? And how much do you get when you sell it?
I don't know.
There's so many variables, so many factors that will go into that. You know, what kind of pasture, what kind of feed, what
you can buy it for.
Yeah, how good of a breed you have, how good that calf is going to grow. I mean, there's so many different things. It's very difficult to say.
Yeah, they just rule thumb, you know, it takes 7 pounds of feed to put on a pound of gain on a cow. It takes 3.5 pounds to put a pound on a hog. So it takes twice as much feed on a cow. It just depends on what you're using for feed. That's why you use as much hay as you can, the least amount of grain, or just pure grass. They can take these small ones and put them up there to the next stage. They got to be like 750 pounds to take them to the big feedlots.
How much?
750 pounds, that's what they want. And then they got to be in truckload lots.
350 here.
50,000 pounds on that truck, however many it takes to do it. Anyway, they own 49 or 50,000 pounds is all they can have on them trucks. Unless they got, you know, some bigger ones and extra axle they might get back. Some of that small stuff go out on pasture, some of it go to grow yards. I don't know where it's all going. Some buyers is buying for others. They get orders in their offices and stuff, and then they try to get what the people want.
Yeah, so
Some want all black ones, some of them want black, white face. Some
get
Charlotte.
So there's so many different factors. It just depends on what you're looking for, what you want, where you take to sell them. Lots of things.
Gain is not cheap to put on any way you go about it. Good pastures cost a lot of money to get them fertilized up, where they really cane on it, like they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's another thing you got to figure in too is how much are you spending on everything that's going to go into it. So, I mean, you really have to go into crunching numbers to figure it all out. The brother's at home. Oh wait, this is a brother. There's one brother. That's not his twin brother, but that's his brother Barry.
Number 50. Pin them with the 60, Barkley 50, pin them with the 60s.
They say in Michigan they're bringing $5.40.
For what size one?
What size was that in Michigan?
230 pound stuff or what?
Rick stays home usually. He's got to go get feed. He's doing other stuff at the house. There's really no reason for both of them to come up here.
Yeah, he had dialysis yesterday, so he ain't worth the trip first half a day.
Yeah, he's real tired. He's on dialysis. But he even before the dialysis, he didn't come.
No, that's because somebody has to feed and stuff when we leave on Tuesday. It's winter time, we're feeding cattle all the time.
Lane 153, lane 153. $840, $2 $40, $2 $40, $2 $342, $4 $340, $6, $8 $8, $50, $2 $6, $4 $6, $8 $6, $8 $58, $8 $8, $8 $56, get them on whack, number 47. Mike 47, 400 5, $400 $350, $350, $300 $5, $305, $305 $305, $10, $10, $10, $15, $315, $320, get them on EL 29, EL on 29.
Somebody wants to know about how much a baby calf would bring a few days old. It depends on the breed.
Yeah. Remember that guy telling me the damn baby Holstein calves bring $1,200 a piece out there in Texas? I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, this person's saying that $800 to $1,000 for one a few days old.
Yeah. And them's all high risk stuff. They ain't got the colostrum and
350 here.
You don't know what's going to happen. The people that's buying them and doing, they know what they're doing. It's like these buyers. They know exactly what. They can look at it and tell what they're getting. You can't pull the wool over their eyes.
You're saying the dairy calves are bringing 800 to 1,000 in West Virginia.
$370, now take that, get a $370, take
Yeah.
$370 and $2, 70, $72, 60, $2, get a $350, now take that, 50, $2, $352, $52, get a $52, $350, get them on yield, 46. $300, get a $300, get a $3 here, $250 now 5, $250, $50, $255, $6, get a $60, $7, $275, $80, get a $285, $90, get a $295, $300.
This is Midstate, which is Letohatchee, south of Montgomery.
$320, get them on Barkley Street, Barkley on straight away. Yeah, $300, $270, $270, $270, $270, and $2, $70, $250, $250 here, $2, $4, $6, $56, $8, $250, $2, $64, come on, lane 77, lane on 77. Yeah, $340, now $2, get a $40, $2, $340, $2, $340, $2, here, $342, $42, and a $42, $340, come on, yield 54, yield on 54. 220 na $2 get 220 get 2 na 2 na 2 na 2 na $4 $6 na 6 8 na 30 na 30 na $2 get $4 na $6 $8 na 36 $8 na 8 na $40 get 2 $4 na 44 6 9 $8 na $8 na $50
Have you ever been to Gaylor, Livestock, Michigan?
Lane on select. Here, 350 number of the get 350 get 5 here.
Have you ever been to Michigan?
Yeah. We went up to Kalamazoo one time and picked mushrooms.
Kalamazoo?
Yeah. The big morale mushrooms. That's what went. I don't remember when it was. Sometime in late May.
Okay.
That's been years and years and years ago.
350 number of the 50 here. 350 50 355 $60
Everybody done that. My dad and my uncle, they'd make a trip.
Oh, yeah?
Well, the mushrooms always come up on the underneath dead elm trees.
Okay.
And they got that Chinese elm disease from Chinese elms and killed all of our elm trees. And then when the tree died, they put off some kind of spores or something, and there's where you find them mushrooms.
Really?
It's pretty easy to find because there's a dead tree.
Someone wants to know if you've ever been into Iowa Livestock.
No. Just what we see on TV. I used to have that. What was it?
Hey, Bethany.
Here, bull here, 250 $200
Livestock stuff on RFD channel.
Yeah.
They took off all the sales and stuff pretty much now. They put that on a different division.
Bartley 11, 350 $355 $60 $70 $80 $385 $90 $400
Yeah.
330 $35 $35 $330 $20 $310 $12 $310 $12 $14 $16 $16 $18 $20 $326 $324 get them on Randall 44 Randall 44 $400 get a $400 $400 $32X.
Hi.
$350 $55 $55 $60 $60 $70 $80 $385 $90 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $300 $3 $385. $90 get a $390 $390 $390 Barkley 2X. You get on Barkley 2X. Yeah, here 350 number 350 50 355 50 55 get a 355 50 get a 5 get a 50 5 350 get a Paco 41 $370 $75 $80 get a 380 $89 $5 $385 $95 $395 $400 get a $400 $5 get a $400
See, if he don't announce that they're vaccinated and weaned and stuff, they're considered not.
$370 $370 $350 with 2 52 $4 and $54
Okay, say that again.
All these calves that are going through here singles, if he don't announce that they're vaccinated and weaned, they're not. They're considered not. Even, you know, some of them may be, but most of them is right off their mamas and stuff.
So why is that a benefit?
The vaccinated and weaned,
Yeah.
they're not as high risk.
Okay.
High-risk calves, they ain't got any vaccines. Run them through a sale, they pick up the
350,
not so bad in the summertime, but in the fall of the year, buddy, they can get sick in a hurry.
350, get them on deal. 34. 250 na $2 get a 50 get 250 na 52 total for the bonus na $60 get $62 get the bonus na $70 $74 76 78 $80 get $82 get the bonus na waiting for the bonus na $288 $88 get a late here number 286 get on 57 57 here $300 get a 300 10 300 follow the bonus na 10 12 follow the bonus 16 $2 $4 24 6 $8 30
for the follows.
332 get them on skip number 57 skip 57 here $305 $10 get a 35 10 $305 $10 get a 10 $10 get a 310 $15 and a 15 $20 $2 and a 322 $22 on lane number 59X lane on 59X. Yes, sir. Down here, 320 and a 2, 320 and $2 and a 20 here, and a 2 and a 10, $10, $12 get a 310, $300 get a 2, $302 and a 290 and a 2 and a 292 get a 2, $290 290 get them on mic number 60X, back 60X. 340 and a $2 and a 40 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2 and a 4 and a 6 and a 15 and a 2 and a 4 and a 6 $60 and a 2 $4 and a 64 and 6 $8 and a 70 and a 2 $4 and a 6 $76 $76 $78 and a $80 get a 380 $378 get them on lane 49 250 na $2 get a 250 get 2 and a 2 and a 252 $52 get a 252 get $4 $6 and a $8 and a 58 and 60 na $2 get a 262 $4 $66 and a 66 and a 6 $8 get a $268 get a 266 Barkley 11
He's super flat.
350 from the bottles now 355 55 50 from the bottles now 355 50 50 from the bottles now 340 and $2 get a 40 get 2 and a 2 and a 2 and a 30 get a $332 $32 get a 332 get a 330 get a 140 next 250 and a $2 get a 50 here, 2 and 2 and a 250 and 2 50 here, $2 and a $252 get a 252 get a 250 get them all parked. Cat 67, cat 67. $400 get a 400 $405 and a 400 $350 55 $60 get a 65 about a 70 $70 $5 $80 get a waiting for about a $9 get a 390 $390 get a 90 $385 get a more Reynolds 24 Reynolds 24X Reynolds 24X. Here, 300 and 5 3 and 5 305 305 $10 get a 5 $10 get a 10 15 15 20 5
We're selling.
300 get a 300 $2 302 and 4 $6 304 back 60X. Here, 310 and $12 get a 310 and 10 and 12 310 12 $312 get a 12 here $312 get a 12 310 get a Mopaco 40X.
Thank you. Thank you, super.
$400 get a 400 and a 400 and a 405 $405 and a 380 $55 and a 85 $90 get a 390 and a $400 get a 400 get a 4 $395 Reynolds 24X.
How often do you sell? How often do you sell?
About once a month, if I, can get it
350 here for
and got something ready to go.
55 $355 $55 I get a 355
Fall of the year, it might be twice a month.
50X 40X 40X.
So how many do you usually sell?
Well, we can't hold it. we've been putting 14 on there. We're not going to be able to put 14 on there any longer.
And-
It's getting too damn hot.
On average, what do you think your average cow weighs?
350 and 350.
That you're-
Probably 5 1/4. I don't know what these are going to weigh.
And how old are they? So 525 pounds. So, and about how old are they?
Well, we weaned them this spring, and I've been feeding them. You know, I want to wean them damn things. Kids go home in damn April.
Yeah, 350 between $2.50.
I think you've been home in March.
$332 and $330 between the
Yeah. First April or something like that. Anyway, we got 3 or 4 herds worth. We took the big ones out. Bigger ones. And I've been feeding them. You just got to sell all year round. If that's where you make your money, you got to have money. It costs money to operate. I have to get them in and get them weaned. Go from there. Get them vaccinated, weaned, castrated. Get them straightened out. They're ready to go wherever they want to go.
We're in Alabama. We have 200 head.
300 Max number 60X, Max on 60X, $400
We are in, this auction is in Letohatchee, Alabama, and that's just south of Montgomery.
Yeah, here 200, $300, 300, 290,
We are selling. Do you ever buy cows?
I used to years ago.
Now, with your herds, you've got 5 different herds on your property, right?
Yeah.
Are you considered closed herds?
Yeah, kind of.
And so what does that mean to someone who doesn't know?
It just means you're not bringing a lot of cattle in there. Other people, now I buy a good one and a lot of cattle in there. Other people, now I buy a good bull all along and then raise some of my own bulls. They got so damn expensive, you can't hardly buy them.
So, whenever you're selling, so you're just culling always, you're culling the ones that you don't want to keep, and you're keeping the best back. So in your eyes, you're keeping what you like and you see that's selling the best every time, and you're selling the less desirable that you think.
It's not always works out that way. I can only keep a group of heifers to replace four cows
Right.
that I got to sell and get rid of it, go down and what have you, bags go down.
Yeah, so that's every once in a while though.
That's a sum every year.
Right.
10% of your herd is basically needs to be, once it gets 10 years old from then on, it's, I mean, it's just 10% of your herd you're going to be replacing every year.
Okay.
The bulls got to be replaced.
Right.
They get too big and everything gets lame after
350
it's so
here.
old.
Right, so
It starts losing weight and stuff. You don't want to wait that long.
Okay, but you hardly ever buy, like 100% of all the cattle on his land right now is,
We've raised them.
except for one bull, and that's Gator. And how old is he? You've had him about 7 years?
Probably.
He's about 7 years old. So that's the only cow that's on, or bull that's on the property that was not born and raised there. So whenever we come to these
I bought some red heifers off a registered place before.
okay, yeah.
And then try to keep a bull out of it. But
How long ago was that?
260.
I don't think I bought none for at least 5 years now.
Okay.
I get a calf or a bred from good bull.
So it's mostly closed herds. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you don't bring in stockyard stuff. Might have disease, and all your registered breeders, they got all that stuff vaccinated for diseases and they blood tests. And you're not going to bring nothing out of them.
Okay.
But you know the old saying,
370 number
99% of all disease is
330 number
bought and brought home.
330
Used to be that way with hogs.
330
Okay.
39.
So you just don't buy off of anybody. Unless you know somebody that's taking care of their stuff and everything like that.
So is it better? Is it always better to kind of, if you can, to buy off somebody that you know?
Somebody you know. Keep your own and improve it at the house. Buy better bulls. Keep your own best bull out of your best cow. If you can't afford it.
Okay.
You do what your money will let you do.
Okay.
340 to 2 $40 to 2 $2 $30 $30 $30 $30 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $32 $322, get a $310, $12, get a $300, get a $290, get a 90 here to $2, $299, $2,090, $250 here, $250, $255, $55, get a $55, $250, get them on, get 36. X, get 36X, $400, get a $400, $405, get a $400, get a $405, $405, get a $400, get a $405, get a $405, get a $400, get them on, cat 30, cat on 30. Yeah, get them on, cat number 30. $310, get a 10, $312, $14, 16, 16, $15, $20, get a $322, get a $406, $326, $30, get a $30, $4, $30, $34, $36, $30, get a $40, $40, $40, $340, $338, get them on Barkley number 5X. Yeah, get on Barkley 5X, $330, $15, get a 30, get a $310, $310, get a 10, $310, get a 10, $300, get them on lane number 59X, lane on 59X. You walk in here, boys. Wayne calf coming. $300, get a 3 here, $300, get a 3, $300, $300, Wayne now, $305, $305, get a 5 here, $300, get a 5 here,
Okay, so he just announced that there was a weed calf coming through?
That's what he did, yeah.
Okay. And those should bring more than...
Well, if they want to pay extra for it,
$350,
they ain't going to pay no more than they have to.
$56, $354, Max 30X, Max 38X. $305, $10, get a $305, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $305, $10, $10, get a $310, $10 here, $10, $10, get a $305, $10, $5, $10, get a $305, $10, $10, get a $310, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $305, $10, $3 305, get them on Paco, 4-2. $350, $50, $50, $330, $330, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $320, $10, $12, get a 310, $10, $300, $300, get a 2, $300, $10, get a 3, $300, $290, $270, $2, $70, $72, and show that last can back in the ring. Yes, so let's see yellow calf right here. Long time lean on the yellow calf now. $330 and a $5. $330 and a $5. $40 and a $5. About a $50. Get a $50. $5. $6 and a $360. $5. $7 and a $370. $370. Get a $70. $365. Barkley 2X. Yeah, here. Set on the black calf. $305. $10 get a $305. $10 and a $305. $5. $10 get a $305. $10 get a $305. $10. $5. $10 and a $300. $5. $10 and a $300. $5. $10 and a 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 $5. $10 and $250 and $5, yes sir, $250 and $5. 50, 50 $5, you do $5 and $250 $250 $55 and $50 $5, $250 get them on lane number 53, lane 53. 350 here, 55, 55, 55, 350, 55, 6, 55, barley, 300, 300, 500, 300, 305, 500, 300, 10, 15, 15, 20, 20, 25, 25, now 500, 320, get them on yield. Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah, get them on yield, 500.
Letohatchee, south of Montgomery.
300, 300, 300, yeah, she's gonna have a bad eye on the side over here now. $200, 205, $200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 205, 200, 180, 182, 80, 180, 184, 86, 184, come on, Lindsay. Yeah, here 350, nothing, 350, 330, 332, 330, get them on the yield for 45, 54, yield, 54. In here, 250, 250, 269X. 350 here, 350, 355, 55, $6, 60, $7, 70, $80, 80, $9, $400, 5, $10, $15, $20, $420, 5 here, 5, 420, get them on lane number 36, lane 36. 330, let's say, $30, 32, 310, 310, 14, 16, 16, 13, 322, 24, 38, 40, $42, 340, come on lane number 5, 3, $400, 380, 85, 385,
I'm in Letohatchee, south of Montgomery, Alabama.
20 mics. 350, $2, 50, $2, $6, $8, $9, $2, $4, $6, $9, $8, $9, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $8, $70. $2 get it $6, $376, $8 $80 get it $380, $380 get it 80 here, $378, I'm gonna skip number 37, skip 47, skip 47. 350, $2 get a 50 here, $2 $30, $2 get a 330, $2 get a 330, $2 $4, $6, $8 get a 40, $2 get a 40, $2 get a 4, $344 and 6, $38 get a 40, $50 get a 50, $50 get a 350, $348, get them on lane number 153, lane on 153. Long time Wayne coming here, $400 to buy, $409 and a $400 and a $405 and a $405, $380 to buy, $380 get a waiting here, $50 and a $50 get a $350 get a buy, $350 get them on Paco 32X, 302, Paco 302. Here, $350, $2 get it $350, $350, $2 $350, $4, $6, $56, $8 get it $2 $8 get $370, $368, come on Barkley number 2. 368, Barkley number 2. $305 bid, $10 get a 5 and 10 and $10 get a 310 here, $10 $50 and a 50 and a 20, $320 and a $20 get a 20 and a 20 and $10 get a 320 get a 20, $315 get a 20, 54. $340, $2, $340, $2, $340, $2, $340, $2, $30 here to $2, $332, $32, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $332, $3 330, get them on the yield, 46 eggs. 370, 375, 375, $80, get an 80, $85, $90, get a 395, $395, get a 95, $400, get a 400, $400, get a 400, $400, $395, get them on lane number 36. $350, $2, $52, $54, $56, get them on the yield, 40, yield, 40, 330, $2, $320, $322, $22, get a $322, $320, get them on whack number 40, 38X, max 38X, max 48X, 48X, max 48X on thousand. 350 and $2, get a 50, $2, $2, $2, $2, $352, $52, $52, get a $4, get a 4, 352, get them on max 40X, max 40X. 370, $2, get a 70, $70, $372, $372, get a 2, here, $372, $74, and a 4, $6, and a 6, $8, and a $80, get a 2, $4,
No, our cows haven't come through yet. They probably won't come through until late this afternoon.
They sell the groups last.
Okay, so
The groups are already
on time lane here, 305, $10, get a 5, $10, $10, get a 305, 10,
They'll make a print out and hand it out. All the buyers.
$15, $10, $325, $25, $30, get a 30, $30,
How long they've been legal, what their vaccinations protocol is, what they learn, just a lot of stuff.
320 to $2, get a 20, 20, 20, 10, 12, 310 to $12, get a 14, 16, 17, 18, 20,
we brought nine. We brought 9 for us, and then his brother's here, Barry. We brought 6 for him.
In here, 250, $2, get a 50, $2, $2, $2, $252, get a 2, $252, $52, $250, Barkley number 6X. Barkley 6X. 270, $3, get a 70, here, $2, $2, $72, $72, $270, Barkley, 5X.
You better get on right there. You better get on 350. You better get on 560. You better get 5. You better get on 70. You better get 5.
They want to know what did you bring.
L5 400. You better get on 400.
5 steers and 400.
Skip 37. You better get on right there. Long time lean. You better get on 310 and 310. 12. You better get on $20. You better get on 12. You better get on $20. You better get on 310. You better get on. I better get a pick on 39. City, but I get a pick on 39. City, but I get a barn back here. City, but I get a barn back here. You better get one back here. You better get one back there. 300. You better get one 3 and 300. You better get one. You better get 300. No 2 4. You better get one. You better get 400. You better get 4 and 6 8. You better get 10 12 14. You better get one. You better get 14. You better get 14. You better get one. You better get 14. You better get one 3 12. You better get one lane 6 3. You better get one lane 63.
Yeah, we should.
You better get 4. You better get 4. You better get 380. 82 and a half. You better get 82 and a half. You better get 1 2 and a half. 16. You better get 1 2 and a half. 350. You better get 5. You better get 1. You better get $5. You better get 5. You better get 1 350. EL 25X. You better get 1 EL 25X. Long time range here. Long time wing. Anybody get one right there? Anybody get one? Anybody get 300? Anybody get one? 250. Now 2.5, 5. Anybody get 255, 60. Now 5, 70. Anybody get 5? Anybody get 80? Anybody get 85, 90? Anybody get 5? Anybody get 300? Anybody get 5, 10. 15. Anybody get 1? Anybody get 15? Anybody get 1? Anybody get 15?
That's great.
310. RL 2X. Anybody get 1 RL 2X? You better get one right there. You better get one 300. You better get one 2. You better get one. You better get 300. No, 2, no, 2, no, 2, no, 2. You better get one. You better get $2. You better get one 2. And 3, 2. You better get one. You better get one lane. You better get one 6, 3. You better get one lane 60. 3. Ah, you better get one right there. You better get one right there. You better get one right there. You better get one 350. You better get one. You better get 5. And 355. You better get one. You better get 55. You better get 5. You better get one. You better get 9. 38X. You better get one 9. 38X. You better get one right here. You better get one. You better get one. You better get one. Come along. You better get one right there. 330. You better get one. You better get 30. No, 30. No, 30. You better get one. You better get 30. You better get one 2.5. You better get 5. You better get 7.5. 40. You better get 2.5. You better get 7.5. 50. You better get 2.5. And 2.5. You better get one 350. You better get one. You better get EL 54. You better get one EL 54. You better get one right there. You better get one. You better get 340. You better get one. You better get 2.5. You better get 42 high. 2.5. 5. You better get 7.5. 50. You better get one 2.5. You better get 5. You better get 7. You better get 7.5, 355. Anybody get market 4X? Anybody get market 4X? Anybody get one right here? Anybody get one Murray? Anybody get one 30? Anybody get one 300? Anybody get 300? Anybody get one 2, 4? Anybody get 6? Anybody get one 8? Anybody get 10? 12? Anybody get 14? Anybody get 16? Anybody get 18? Anybody get 20? Anybody get one 20? Anybody get one 20? 318? Anybody get one EL 64? Anybody get one EL 64? Anybody get one 300? Anybody get one 3? Try them long. Anybody get 300? Anybody get one 3?
These are the big time buyers that are down there, right? They get the chairs.
Well, it's easier for him to keep an eye on them.
Yeah,
The auctioneer. They're just moving their fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them nodding their head. They ain't throwing their hand up. That's a big steer.
220 and 220. Anybody get one 210? Anybody get one? Anybody get 200? Anybody get one? Anybody get 2? Anybody get 190? Anybody get one? Anybody get 192? And 4. Anybody get 1 6? Anybody get 8? Anybody get down 200? Anybody get 1 2 2 2? Anybody get 1 2 2? Anybody get 1? Anybody get 2 2? Anybody get 198 back? Anybody get 1 number straight? Anyone 96s, anybody get 10 196s, 300, anybody get 1, anybody get 3, L5, anybody get 1, anybody get 3, 5, anybody get 1, anybody get 1, anybody get 300, anybody get 1, 2, anybody get 1, anybody get 3, 2, L2, anybody get 1, anybody get 309, anybody get 1, anybody get 48, X10, 48, X, anybody get 1, anybody get 320.
Why did that big steer bring so much? Because he weighed so big much? Because he was so big?
Yeah, well, he didn't bring as much because he had a lot of Brahmi influence in it.
So that's more leather that you like.
Well, and too, but they're not going to marble like them English cattle.
So that big one was Brahma.
Have a lot in him.
Yeah.
And he would make him off yellow like that. They got all different colors.
Yeah.
They grow good. Some people don't care the price near as much as something that, you know, they want that big calf, big game. Why they put Charlotte on a lot of stuff. Because they get such damn big calves to wean off. It may take less, but if that mama weaned a, you know, a 700-pound calf versus some other one only weaning a 500-pound, they got 200 pounds of premium weight that they're going to get paid for. So they'll take less. They're tickled to death.
Is there a bigger risk though whenever whenever you're trying to raise bigger calves because of maybe they may not have a good birthing, I mean, what's it called, cavities number?
Cavities, yeah. You can get trouble with them. They're probably, them guys know what they're buying. They're buying stuff with good cavities numbers. Them Charlotte bulls and stuff. They ain't all that way, but and if they breed them to a Brahmy influenced cow, my God, they can about have any damn thing. Like a big old Holstein cow. It just costs a lot of money to keep them big cattle around. It costs a lot of money to keep big cattle.
Yeah, I think everybody did. Alright, you're sitting up there.
Name 17 half, and everybody get on 20, everybody get on 20. 364, you do it again.
There's a cat somewhere.
He did.
250,
He watched
250.
Oh, yeah.
230.
He's having the time of his life. Buddy, they know how to push them buttons and stuff on them telephones.
Yeah.
Work that screen. I don't even know what the hell, how you turn it on.
Yeah, this is the final price up here.
The buyer and the weight is the final price.
It's underneath this. Cat's underneath here. Can you hear it? Can you hear that cat?
No, I can't.
There's a kitten yelling underneath here. Really? You can't hear it?
Well, hell no, I can't hear it. Going on.
250, 200, and 200,
we need to get us a little barn cat.
Yeah. How long do you think he stay around them coon dogs?
240 Lindsay, everybody get him on right there. Everybody get him on right there. Everybody get him on, everybody get him on right there. Everybody get him on, everybody get him on. What do you think here? 330, everybody get him on, everybody get 30. Down 2.5, 5, 7.5, 40. Down 2.5, 5. Everybody get 7.5, 50. Everybody get 2.5. Down 5. Everybody get 7.5. Everybody get 7.5. And 7.5. 355 back, 45. Anybody get him on back, 45. Anybody get him on right here. Anybody get him on, everybody get him on 400. Anybody get him on 2. Anybody get him on 4. Anybody get him on 100. Anybody get him on and 4. Anybody get him on, everybody get him on 2. Anybody get him on 9. Anybody get 36. Anybody get him on 9 37. Anybody get him on right here. Anybody get him on, everybody get him on right there. 300. Anybody get him on, everybody get 3. 5. Anybody get him on 7. 10. Nobody get him 12. 15. Nobody get him 17. 20. Nobody get him on 20. Nobody get him on 20. Where? Anybody get him on, everybody get 20. 317 high skip. Anybody get him on 57. Anybody get him on skip 5 7. Anybody get him on right there. Anybody get him on right there. 400, anybody get him on 4, anybody get him on 100, anybody get 350, anybody get 5, and 350, anybody get him on, anybody get 50, anybody get 50, anybody get him on 2, anybody get him on, anybody get 52, anybody get 7, anybody get 8, anybody get 60, anybody get 2.5, 7, 2.5, 7, 80, 80, 2.5, 5, and 7, anybody get him on 90, anybody get him on 90, 2.5, anybody get 5,
we are selling.
395, anybody get a 45, 380, anybody get him on 380, anybody get him on, anybody get 380, anybody get him on 60, anybody get 100, get him on 330, now 5, now 40, you better get 5, you better get 50, you better get 5, you better get 60, you better get him on 60, now 5, you better get him on, you better get him on 100, you better get 5, 360, you better get him on, you better get 46, you better get him on 340, you better get him on, you better get 40, now 40, now 40, you better get him on 5, you better get him on, you better get him on 100, you better get 5, now 5, you better get him on, you better get 340, you better get 54, you better get him on 5, 4, and 310, you better get him on 310, you better get him on 310, you better get him on, you better get him on 10, 10, 10, you better get him on 310, get 310, you better get him on, you better get 10, 10, 10, you better get him on, you better get 10, 20, you better get him on, you better get him on 10, 10, 10, you better get him on 310, get 310, you better get him on, you better get 10, 10, 10, you better get him on, you better get 10, 20, you better get him on 30, you better get him on, you better get 30, now 30, now 30, you better get him on now 3, 3, 10, 12. Anybody get on 12? And 12, 14. Anybody get 16. Anybody get 18. Anybody get 20. Anybody get on 20. Anybody get on 22. Anybody get on 4. Anybody get 6 here. And 8. Anybody get on 30. Anybody get on 30. Anybody get on 3, 28 lanes. Anybody get on 57. Anybody get on 91, 57. Anybody get on 10. Anybody get on 10. Anybody get 300. Anybody get on 5.
He is selling cows. Randall only brought 9 today. His brother brought 4. I meant 6. I can't remember anything. I'm like, his brother brought 4. 6. I'm like, okay, 6.
I don't need to say anything.
Did you hear that cat? Did you hear that cat? No.
Alright, you better get on that chair. You better get on that chair. You better get on 250. You better get on 250. You better get on 250. You better get on 50. You better get on 230. And 230. You better get on 220. You better get on 220. You better get on 210. And 210. You better get on 205. You better get on 200. You better get on 200. You better get on 180. 82 and a half. You better get on 82 and a half. And 5. You better get 7 and a half. 90. You better get 2 and a half. You better get 5. You better get 1. You better get 5. You better get 195. 192 and a half AB steer. You better get on 350 and 350. Nobody get on 350. You better get on 350. 30. You better get on 20. You better get down 2. You better get 4. You better get 6. You better get 8. You better get on 30. You better get down 2. And $32. You better get on 2. You better get 330 lane 53. I don't get on lane 53. And you better get on 930. You better get on 300. You better get on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. You better get on 18. 316 back. You better get on 56. And you better get on X. And you better get on 56 X. You better get on 910. You better get on 910.
No, we only brought 9. Randall only brought 9. And his brother, Barry, brought 6. In the same trailer. We all rode together. There's about, how many cattle do you think they're selling here today?
Yeah, they had over 1,200 when we pulled up. They ain't no damn telling. They ain't stopped bringing trailer loads in.
So there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them today. There's your buddy.
Mr. Lee.
350.
He buys slaughter bulls, slaughter cows.
30. And 342. 46. 46. Win 9 days. 2 rounds of back. Here, 2 rounds back right there. 300.
The auctioneer just said 2 rounds of vaccinations.
And wean 90 days.
And wean 90 days. So you got to be listening for that. If you can hear that. I guess if you come here often enough, your ears kind of pick up on all that stuff. But anyway, so whenever that happens, then you get more.
310 and 310. You better get on 12. You better get on 14. 16. You better get 18. You better get 20. You better get 2. You better get 4. You better get 6. You better get 8. You better get 30. You better get down 30. 328 lane. You better get 53. You better get on lane 5.
So $3.22. The weight was 640 pounds. So then that little one that came through was $3.28.
60. You better get them on green. Back
So that
$62.
one
You better get them on 2. 4. You better get them on. You better get 6.
was a little bit bigger.
70. You better get them on 70. 70. You better get them on 70. Where? Now 70. You better get them on. You better get them on 268. 7. You better get them on lanes. 300. You better get them on 24.
So that one brought 268.
You better get them on 40. You better get them on lane. You better get them on lane. You better get them on lane. Where? You better get them on lane. You better get them on number 63. You better get them on lane 63. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on 300. You better get 5. Hit 305. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on. Try along back there. Bring them to front. You better get them on right there. You better get them on 300. 300. 300. You better get them on 300. You better get them on 380. You better get them on where? 280. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on 280. You better get them on. You better get them 270. You better get them on. You better get them on 260. You better get them on 250. You better get them on 240. You better get them on. You better get them 242. You better get them on 2. You better get them on 2. You better get them on 2. You better get them on 240. You better get them on 240. You better get them on number 80X. You better get them on number 80X. You better get them on right there. You better get them on right here. You better get them on 280. You better get them on. You better get 280, 280, 280, 270. You better get them on 60. You better get them on 2. You better get them on. You better get them 60. You better get them on 2. 62. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on 260. You better get them on number 86. You better get them on 87. 310, 12. You better get them on. You better get 1200. You better get them on 12. And 312. Then you better get them on. You better get 1200. You better get them on 12. Then you better get them on 310. You better get them on. You better get yeah 64. You better get them on. Yeah 64. You better get them on here. You better get them on. You better get them on. 330 and 330. You better get them on 30. Now 2. You better get them on. You better get 32 on. You better get them on 2. You better get them on. You better get 330. You better get them on. You better get them on the yeah 54. You better get them on the yeah 54. You better get them on right here. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on right here. You better get them on. You better get them on 380. You better get 82 high. 380 now 2. You better get them on. You better get 82 high. You better get them on 82 high. You better get them on. You better get 82 high. 3 back. You better get them on 39. You better get them back at 39. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get them on right there. You better get them on. You better get 300. You better get 5, 10, 15, now 20, now 5, now 30. You better get them on. You better get 30, now 5. You get 35. You better get them on. You better get them on. 335. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on. You better get them on right here. You better get them on 300. You better get them on 3. You better get them on 3. 280. You better get them on 280. 270. You better get them on. You better get them on 60. Now 2. 62. You better get a 4. You better get down 6. You better get them on 8. You better get them on 8. 70. You better get down 2. You better get them on 4. You better get them 6. You better get them on
$3.30.
274 lane. You better get them on 7 X. You better get them on lane number 7 X. You better get them on right here. You better get them on right there. You better get them on right there. 300 and 3. You better get them on. You better get 300. You better get down 2. You better get them on. You better get $2.
That's per pound. That's $2.74 per pound. You said that's per pound, but you said something about 100.
Yeah, that's $3 something. Or 300.
Yeah,
So that's $300 100 pounds of meat. If he weighs 500, you can just figure it in your head there. $1,800 that cow brought.
Yeah.
Mac, you better get them on 56 cents, you better get them on, you better get them on, you better get them on, you better get them on. You better get them on right there.
330 per 100. That's yes, you're correct. Per 100. I don't know what I'm talking about.
$330.
Yes.
Yeah.
Per 100.
$330 per 100.
Randall's has not went through yet. But his goes through as a group, and the groups are last. So we usually don't stay for that. So we hang out here because it's like 2.5 hours up here, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours drive.
Yeah.
So,
3 hours. Yeah.
yeah.
I go home fast.
Yeah. So
If you're driving.
because it takes so long for us to get here, we always just hang out for a while. And we usually eat here.
anywhere. 30 down to the high. If you want to get them on 32 high. If you want to get them on, you want to get down to 5. If you want to get 7, you want to get them on 37. He'll 7. You want to get them on, you want to get 7. 335. 5. You want to get them on the L 40X. If you want to get them on the L 40X. If you want to get them on, you want to get them on right here. You want to get them on right here. You're going to get them on 330. You're going to get them on 2. You're going to get them on. You're going to get 32. 2. You're going to get them on 2. You're going to get them on 2. You're going to get them on 2. 30. Yeah, 54. You're going to get them on. Yeah, 4. You're going to get them on right here. You're going to get them on right there. You're going to get them on right here. You're going to get them on 350. You're going to get them on. You're going to get them on. You're going to get them on 50 and 39. But you're going to get them on. You're going to get 39.
Yeah, that is easier to figure out.
40, you're going to get 2 and 342. I'm going to get 42. I'm going to get them on 2. 340, you want to get them on the L40X, and I'm going to get them on the L40X, and you're going to get them on right there. You're going to get them on right there. You're going to get them on, you're going to get them on, travel along, break it along. You're going to get them on right there. You're going to get 350, you're going to get them on, you're going to get them on, you're going to get 50, and 300, you're going to get them on 300, you're going to get them on 2, 4, you're going to get them on 4, you're going to get them on 5, and 4, you're going to get them on, you're going to get them on, you're going to get them on 300, you're going to get them on, you're going to get cat 451, you're going to get cat 451, you're going to get them on right here, you're going to get them on, you're going to get them on right there. It's 320, you're going to get them on 320, now 5, you're going to get down 30, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 40, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 50, you're going to get them on, you're going to get 50, and 50, you're going to get them on 345, you're going to get them on cat 42, you're going to get them on cat 42, you're going to get them on right here, you're going to get them on
Way Central Kentucky.
you're going to get them on you're going to get 300, if you're going to get 5, and 305, but you're going to get 10, you're going to get 10, you're going to get 20, you're going to get 5, 30, you're going to get 5, 40, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 50, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 60, you're going to get 5, and 65,
move them cattle now.
60, you're going to get on cat 42, you're going to get on cat 42, 300, you're going to get on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, and 15, you're going to get 17, and 20, you're going to get 2, and 5,
Get it moving.
30, you're going to get 2, and 5, you're going to get 7, and 40, you're going to get 4, you're going to get 3, 37, and lane 53, and 300, you're going to get on, you're going to get everywhere, you're going to get on, you're going to get 300 on, you're going to get on, travel along, rail along, you're going to get on 300, you're going to get 5, 10, and 310, you're going to get on, you're going to get 10, 10, 10, you're going to get on, you're going to get 10, 10, 10, you're going to get on, 12, 15, you're going to get 17, and 20, you're going to get 2, and 5, you're going to get 7, and 30, you're going to get 2, and 5, and 35, you're going to get 7, and you're going to get on, you're going to get 37, and 335 lanes, you're going to get 53, and lane 5, you're going to get on, you're going to get on, right there, you're going to get on, you're going to get on 280, you're going to get on 82 and a half, you're going to get 5, 7 and a half, you're going to get on 87 and 9, you're going to get 2 and a half, 92 and a half, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 7 and a half, you're going to get 300, you're going to get 2 and a half, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 7 and a half, you're going to get on 35, you're going to get apartment 161X, you're going to get apartment 161X. You're going to get on right here, you're going to get on, you're going to get on 300, you're going to get 5, take a look there, 300 down 2, you're going to get 4, you're going to get 6, you're going to get 8, you're going to get on 8, and 380, you're going to get on, you're going to get 36, Mac, you're going to get on 56 cents, you're going to get back 56 cents, you're going to get on right here, and 300, you're going to get on 3, 5, 10, 15, you're going to get on 20, you're going to get on 20, 20, 20, you're going to get on 20, you're going to get on 3, 15, and 3, 15, you're going to get on, you're going to get 15, you're going to get on, you're going to get 15, 15, you're going to get on 17 high, and 17 at 20, now 2 and a half, 5, you're going to get on 7 high, now 30, you're going to get on 2 and a half, you're going to get 5, you're going to get 35, 7 high, 40, you're going to get 2 and a half, you're going to get 42 high, and 349,
Barry asked about 15, 20 minutes ago.
On time lean, 250, but to the 5, you're going to get on 60.
Alright, we're going to go grab something to eat. Thank y'all for watching. We'll probably go live tomorrow. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, thanks. Bye.